Thank you, guys. I am here with the world champion, Gukesh, and the leader of the tournament going into the blitz section. Everything seems to have been working your way. No losses since the first day, since the first game, and you finished on quite a plus. How content are you with your result?
Yeah, it was, obviously, it was a very good result. Today I just felt like I had a bit more chances than I used, but okay, it was still rapid. Yeah, you can't use all the chances. So, overall, yeah, pretty happy with how I played.
I have to say, despite the result, a draw in your game against Anish, I was very impressed by your mentality. You really wanted to keep the game going, despite the fact that, perhaps you were even worse objectively, but you still wanted to fight. Tell us a bit about this psychological aspect of your game that is sometimes undervalued.
I think it's that in that game specifically, it was that I was pushing the whole game. And towards the end, I also noticed that he was being too indecisive, was not really ready to take his chances. So I thought I'll just push for a bit. And yeah, I think we were just it was kind of just making moves at some point. But yeah, I was also kind of pissed that I didn't make the most of the earlier position I had. So, yeah.
But you definitely did in your game against Wesley So in the last one. And in fact, he played this very unusual A6 early on, but it felt like you were pretty much prepared for this one. Was this some sort of residual preparation from the World Championship? Or
I'm not sure if it was the World Championship, but yeah, for sure it was my prep.
You knew what to do
I
in
knew
this one.
what I'm doing, but I don't think it was the World Championship. But anyways, A6, I think it's one of the lines that exist. And there's some kind of weird Benoni.
Yes.
But yeah, I think Queen B6 I kind of remember, but I think it's not very accurate. And then after, yeah, he could probably just go E5 or it's normal. It is slightly better, but nothing big. And quickly after all this, I think I just got a huge development advantage. And yeah, F5 was quite creative, but just weakens the E6 pawn a lot. So I was happy that I found this knight E2 idea.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it was, I don't know what he missed after Queen C6, but yeah, anyways, the position was just too uncomfortable, I think. And yeah, overall, yeah, it's really nice to get a dominating game like this.
Absolutely. Now we still have this final game pending between Magnus and Anish. We know that Magnus can generally pull streaks, especially in the blitz portion. How do you see that one playing out, that end game? Do you think Anish is going to hold it?
Yeah, FNH, I think, it's not common knowledge, but it's at least easier than rook bishop versus rook, for example. So, and a player like Anish, I think, should be comfortable. I know it's Magnus, but it's still FNH. So,
how are you going to approach the blitz portion? Any special preparation with your second, or just all the same?
I think so far I've been playing good chess, so the strategy will be to just continue playing good chess with good time management, and hopefully things will work out.
Plenty of games.
And also, just one thing that I wanted to mention is it was a bit funny because before I came to this tournament, one of my cousins, he told me that I was going to beat Magnus. And then we made a deal that if I beat Magnus, I'll give a shout out to him in the interview. And
so he reminded you.
Yeah, I forgot yesterday and he was quite upset about that. So just to give a shout out to him.
Now, obviously I don't want to put you on the spot, but Garry had some praising words for you. He said that after these dominating victories back to back against Magnus, it feels like his era of domination, let's say, it's coming to a close. And perhaps yours is starting. Any thoughts about Garry's statement?
That's very nice to hear, but I prefer not to think in those terms. I still see myself as a player who is working hard to improve every day and just taking one game at a time, one tournament at a time. So I'm really glad Garry said that, but But yeah, I think there's still a long way to go.
And that's exactly why your success is speaking for itself. Thank you very much, Gukesh, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Christian, and thank you, Gukesh. Pay your debts. A deal's a deal. Shout out to your cousin for the victory over Magnus.